Welcome. You're listening to the University of Akron Marketing Podcast, sponsored by S3 Technologies.
Hello, all you TV enthusiasts. My name's Eljiah Heckler. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever finished a show and felt like you wanted to tell your friends and family all about your opinions? How you wished your two favorite characters had gotten together in the end? How you felt like the ending was a little rushed? How you loved the artistic decisions they made with the camera work? Well, today I'm going to be talking about ClapBoard, the first large-scale social media that's focused on the individual TV lovers' ratings and reviews.
This sounds exciting. So what's the main function of ClapBoard?
So the big idea of ClapBoard is that you would be able to write brief reviews of TV shows that you recently watched and give them a star rating out of 5. So you'd even be able to review individual episodes and seasons within the show.
That sounds cool. But can't you review movies on sites like IMDb?
You're right. IMDb is already a place to review TV and movies. However, IMDb is intended to be more like a large database that showcases conglomerate reviews. ClapBoard takes this down to an individual level, making your personal reviews as important to your friends as... Yeah, that doesn't make sense. So you're right, IMDb is already a place to review TV and movies. However, IMDb is intended to be a large database that showcases conglomerate reviews. ClapBoard takes this down to an individual level, making your personal review as important to your friends as the critics' reviews are.
So there'd be a bigger focus on community?
Exactly, so there'd be a huge community aspect of it, with a friends feed so you can see recently rated shows by your friends. If you clicked on their profile, you would be able to look through their diary of rated shows as well as their listed favorites. In this way, our app would be much more similar to Letterboxd or Goodreads rather than IMDb. Letterboxd is my personal favorite and my inspiration for this project, so I'm an avid user and I strongly recommend downloading that if you're into movies.
So who is this app really for?
So that's a great question. Who would be interested in this app? Our most avid users will be TV enthusiasts, so the person that's seen every episode of their favorite show 100 times, the person that has a list of their favorite TV shows for each genre, and the person whose dream is to be working on the set of their favorite show. However, this app will appeal to an extremely large group. Almost everyone watches TV. We all have a favorite TV show. Maybe you just watched Survivor or Great British Baking Show after work, or maybe Love Island or something like that. You will still find community within this app. While we believe that the app appeals to everyone, it pairs well with streaming services, indicating that it might be more successful with Gen Z and millennials. However, baby boomers are still the largest consumers of traditional TV.
How could marketers get in on this?
So I think this would be a great opportunity for streaming tie-ins. So when a new show comes out, a streaming service would be able to promote it on the app. Marketing teams for streaming services would have the option of inserting pop-ups like tap to watch the new season of blank, very similarly to the way that a pop-up happens when an artist releases a new album on Spotify. So then using tracking links, we would be able to directly see the effect that the app is having on foot traffic for said streaming websites. This would give marketers measurable data and allow them to create specific KPIs to report on.
I see. What are the marketing impacts for consumers?
So in a way, our app would be a big hub of user-generated content for TV shows. The entire app is centered around reviewing shows, so positive reviews will be valuable marketing content for these companies. So this in turn will help consumers find the right content for them as they have the reviews and ratings of the people closest to them to rely on. Your best friend might know more what you're into than a big critic or a big reviewer or something like that. So this form of recommendation could be much more valuable than an advertisement or a critic recommendation.
Well, that sounds exciting. Anything else?
There's plenty more to explore, but that's it for now. Thank you for listening to our pitch about ClapBoard. We're hoping that it will foster an exciting community of TV lovers, ranging from those that watch an episode a week to the nightly binge watcher.